Need a little response today? Okay, what type of things do you see going on today that you would have never seen 20 years ago? What do you see going on today you didn't see 20 years ago? Prices going up. What else?
Me being in church.
You're in church. What else?
Men getting married, women getting married.
Yes. Same-sex marriages. What else?
Teenage pregnancy.
Teenage pregnancy. What about 30 years ago? 50 years ago?
Cell phones. We only see cell phones on 50 years ago.
Cell phones. Okay. So we see a rapid rate of same-sex marriages, divorces within the church, outside of church, more teen pregnancies, porn, the sex industry, alcoholism, drug addicts, child abuse. The list can go on. What about in a spiritual sense? What was going on 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago? Think about it. How about God's power then and God's power now? The lack of power we have now as to oppose then. Do you see the difference? I'm going to read Luke 12, 54 through 56. It says, "Then Jesus said to the people, 'When you see clouds coming up in the west, you say, it's going to rain, and it happens. When you feel the wind begin to blow from the south, you say, it will be hot, and it happens. Hypocrites, you know how to understand the appearance of the earth and sky. Why don't you understand what is happening now?'" So we see that sin is overtaking our world. Yet we as Christians sit back and watch what's going on without saying a word. God has given us the power as His children to speak life to death. What are you doing with the time God has given you? Has the busyness of this life made you blend and not see the sign of the times? Do we lack power because of our busyness? Do we walk fearful because we're careful of what people might say? I want you to write down testify. My husband had come up with this, testify, what it means. The T, telling, everyone, something that is freely yours. So, are you telling people the things that are obvious, like the weather, or, yeah, your hair's blonde today, it wasn't yesterday. Are you telling them the obvious, or are you telling them what is important? God's Word, what will give them wisdom, what will give them power, what will give them truth? Which one are you speaking of?